Hi, guys. Boy, it really feels like a 1-2 punch. The latest in fact, the last 9 months have actually been really solid when it comes to shipping. In fact, they saw a spike in March, but that is all about to change.
This is like chaos. It's messing everything up.
Abin Nellams hasn't seen anything like the tariff trickle-down now making its debut in the Port of Seattle and the Port of Tacoma. He's a longshoreman crane operator.
So we have like a schedule of ships that come here, and they're just not coming here.
They're called blank sailings, ships that are no-shows.
And on top of that, there are fewer containers on each of those vessels.
It's all just surfacing, says Port of Seattle Commissioner Ryan Calkins. He and Port of Tacoma Commissioner Nick Marzano, both Northwest Seaport Alliance members, say year-to-year numbers are up for March, 18.4%. But the numbers for May dropped more than twofold.
And according to trade data that we got today, it's about 40% lower than what would be normal for this time of year.
What is that going to mean for consumers?
We want to be really careful that we're not creating any sort of undue panic. I mean, we're not going to see empty store shelves in our grocery stores or in vital needs for our families. But we will see areas like furniture, clothing.
Think of your favorite sneakers, electronics, computers, toys, and appliances.
You're going to see unemployment tick up. You're going to see inflation tick up. And with that, you're going to see a lot of families being hurt.
We're not going to need as many longshore workers unloading goods at the ports. We don't need as many truck drivers transporting the goods.
We're still, we're operating. We're still going to conduct business. It's going to be a lot harder.
And if all the orders are being canceled, then it's just chaos.
So you wonder, what is anybody doing about this? Well, port officials certainly meeting with congressional leaders, state leaders. They're very positive about the dialogue there. I can also tell you that the port is looking for new global trade gateways. In fact, there's a member in Vietnam right now, another in South Korea. And the commissioner for the Port of Seattle was speaking to me from the East Coast today because he's there trying to create more trade relations. Reporting live on the waterfront, I'm Michelle Esteban, KOMO News.
Michelle, what's behind the high shipping volumes in March and April?
Yeah, it really is a little bit confusing, isn't it, Mary? Because we've heard about these tariffs coming potentially even before the election, and that's what a lot of companies recognized as well. Even before Trump was elected, they anticipated that there might be tariffs coming, so they did some anticipatory buying, if you will, sort of the front-loading the inventory. And that's why, for the most part, it's not all that, but for the most part, that's why we've seen such incredible numbers in April, to be up 18% in March, and then also numbers in April. A lot of folks attribute it to that. Mary?